In the previous lesson, we worked on the edit, which showed us the information from the database. So here we want to be able to edit the moderator's profile. Okay, so what we want to do is send the information to the update method. But before, if we go into our gem file, want to introduce you to ByBug. So ByBug is a gem that allows us to freeze our Rails project and view things in slow motion. So I can say ByBug here in update is a method, and I can fill in the form and click on update. So this freezes here, nothing happens. But if you go into your Rails server, the tab that you're running your server on, you can see here it shows us what line we are currently executing. I could tap in params, which gives me all the parameters that were sent from the view, which has a few information here. So it says the moderator is in there, and we have the password and the username, and it gives us the controller it is being directed to and the method. And it also has an ID. So if I set params symbol ID, it will give me the value. So that is 1, which we have used. So C for continue and enter will resume normal. Okay, so this template is missing, so we're saying we don't have a template for our update, which we don't really need. Alright, so for now, that's how this works. We are going to use it from time to time. So what I want to do is say moderator.find. Since we know params has a symbol ID that was passed over, we can use that to find the moderator. So once we have a moderator, we want to say update. So we want to update it, and in here we want to put in the parameters that's passed over. But for security reasons, there's a different concept called strong parameters. So if we have a look at the documentation, we have strong parameters. So this is, in this example, we have people's controller, and down here we specify that we want name and age to be the only parameters sent over from the view. So this is for security reasons. So we say private, and we define some private methods here. So moderator params is what we're going to call this one. So down here we say parameters. We're required to have a moderator, which we saw when we did ByBug. So moderator, we permit moderator to have only these parameters. So we have ID, we have full name, and username and password. So this way we are preventing any malicious attacks on our site. So somebody wouldn't fake a field which has an admin equals true from the view, for example, which would be dangerous. So now we could copy our moderator parameters and then put it in here, and this will update only the parameters that we're expecting it to update. Okay, so after updating it, if it's successful, we want to redirect back to where you came from, which would be the edit. And then if it wasn't successful, we want to render the edit field. Okay, so don't redirect, just re-display it. Alright, so that's what we've done here. We've found a moderator, and we've updated the moderator. So this is the moderator model, is what this is. So moderator refers to this model here. So whenever you see capital singular moderator, that's what I'm referring to. Alright, so this is the same as this moderator there, which we update, and we are using specific parameters that we've touched upon. So let's put ByBug here and see what is going on under the hood. So we'll fill in some information, we'll click on update, it hangs, we'll come in here, we'll have a look. So we could say things like params as we did before, but we can also say at moderator, since we have bybug under moderator. So this gives us the moderator object address, so we could say moderator.inspect. So that's the data that we find from the database. We can also say moderator underscore params, which is the private method that we have. So this is the information that we are saying we want to be able to save. So C for continue, and everything will just carry on as normal. And this is just something I installed on my machine. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, so if I come back in here, reset the page and click on edit, so we could change this information just to see if our edit moderator actually works. Try and save this, and it has hung because bybug is still there. Exit this, and then let's delete bybug. So you have to remember to get rid of bybug once you're done debugging things. Again, this software needs to be deleted. Alright, so if I come back in here, reset this page and change full name to something new, just put a password in here. Okay, so it's redirecting me back here with new name, and if I come over here, you can see the new name also is here. And if we reset the database, the new name was updated without creating a new record. So I think it's fair to say that the edit works. We can change it just a second time, just to be doubly sure that it actually does work. Full name, username, and password, which we can't really verify at the moment. Okay, so once we've done that, I'm going to manually go back. We do need navigation soon, so that's it. It's there, so we could safely say edit moderator does work. So we can shade this away, so we now have this here. So we don't want to allow empty fields to be saved in the database. So that wouldn't be a very good move. You don't want a moderator's record username to be blank. So for at the moment, when we delete all the records and click on save, it does save, which is not good. If you have a look here, full name is gone, username is gone, password digest remains because it's a gem which prevents it from being empty. So in the next lesson, we'll look at validations and how to prevent blank fields from being saved where we don't want it. So I'll see you in the next lesson.